Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play King's Quest II, Romancing the Throne for the Apple II. Let us press escape to continue this game. Hope I'm pressing the right button. Okay, there we go. In the last episode, we spent forever at the dwarf's house because the dwarf touched us and grabbed the earrings away from us, and therefore we had to get them back. Thankfully, we did. Do I want to? Yes, I do. I don't know why I'm wasting more than enough time. Pressing up repeatedly so that way I know that I'm going up. There we go. I might as well just go ahead and go up from here. Because why not? And as soon as we go over here, I do... Okay. It's another lake. So if we go over to the right, there's really nothing special. If we go over to the east, there's nothing special. It's just more trees and lake and stuff near the cliff. We go back to that. And this doesn't look very good. Look. No. Look. Lake. This lake is foul and stinking. It may be poisoned. It is. All vegetation looks dead around it. Very big note about that lake. Do not walk into it. Do not touch it. Don't even drink it. If you even so much as drink it, you will die. And there's a castle over there. The castle on the island looks dark and forbidding. It is surrounded by thorns and brambles. You wonder who would live there. It may or may not be inviting. Matter of fact, just by the first sentence alone, it's not very inviting at all. Let us continue to the west because there is nothing else we can do here. And now we need to insert the back of disc 1. If you're wondering how I'm inserting all these discs, I'm using an emulator called Apple Win. No BIOS required. You just need the games and you can just load them up and go. And that's why you're hearing a lot of clicking noises throughout the first two videos, and while you will continue to hear them even now. And there's really not much special here as far as I can tell. What is around here? Nothing special. Look, trees. You are in a grove of giant trees. A sign appears to be attached to one of the trees. The old hag Hagatha is nearby. Oh boy. Well, are we still protected by the thing? Ah! There is a sign, and you can read it from here. Hear ye, hear ye. Walt Disney Personal Computer Software and Sierra Online Inc. are pleased to announce The Black Cauldron. This new animated adventure was developed by Walt Disney Personal Computer Software and the Sierra development team that wrote the game you are now playing. The Black Cauldron is adapted from Walt Disney's newest animated feature film and is designed for play by the entire family. Ask your computer dealer about availability. Copyright 1985, Walt Disney Productions. So we found something that is completely useless. But it's there, though. The game did come out, by the way, for those of you who are interested and want to Google this thing, and it is hard. King Graham scratches his head in puzzlement at this confusing message. It doesn't appear to be a part of his quest. Gee, you think? And Graham is slow. Thankfully, we still have the magic spell. As long as it's working, we don't have to worry about being harmed. But the game will tell us if this happens. I don't know why I went further down. The game will tell us if the fairies protect a spell doesn't do anything to us. Or it will tell us if the game... I can't speak today. The game will tell us if the spell wears off. It will do that. That much I know. What I also know is that the neighbors are very, very rude and don't seem to care if anybody can hear them near my door. Or near my apartment mates' doors. And, Look beach. We've seen that already. Look rock? Nah. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything special here. But we could do something over here. Is this one we need to go? Oh, we do need to go over here. That is a clam. Look beach. Graham. Stop. You know, it's a pretty clam shell lying on the sandy beach. You know. Oh. Take clamshell? When you pick up the clamshell, you see that there was a sparkling sapphire and diamond bracelet under it. Take bracelet. Okay, you gain 7 points. Do we have the... Oh, we do have the clamshell as well as the bracelet. So we have 2 items. Let's keep going over to the right. Actually, no, that would be a terrible idea, because if we go any further, we will run into the lake. The poisonous lake. And while we will have to switch direction... Look tree. There's a stake leaning against the tree. Take stake. Okay, you gain 2 points. Nothing else to do over here. Let's continue on. While we do have to change direction, we will be able to do things. I do like that. And yeah, there's the poison lake. We can't do anything over there. And we can't do much of anything over there, too. I hope I'm not too close to the lake. Okay, I'm from far away from it as possible. That's really good. And, Oh, I know exactly where this is. We're back at the beach. Because we didn't really go far from it in the first place. I will show off all these screens, by the way. And hey, we saw a mermaid right there. This is interesting. So, at the beginning of the game, the mermaid doesn't show up. What you have to do is go all the way to that door. Beyond the bridge. Yes, that door. The one beyond the bridge where if you cross it one too many times, it falls and you die and the game is made unwinnable and you can't do anything. Also, because of the frames of animation, King Graham is very slow. Then again, Apple II. It was one of the first computers. It wasn't going to be very powerful. It was just powerful enough to do the most basic of things. But it was all we had in 1985. As a matter of fact, that was a time before I was even born, which was showing my age as of right now. And despite the fact that this thing is over... Well, let's just say it's been around for a very long time. Games were no longer made for it as of a long time ago. Matter of fact, it's almost November 2018 as of the recording of this video, and it'll have been 25 years since they stopped making games for this. Talk Mermaid. And by this, I mean the Apple IIe. The mermaid does not reply. She gives you a quizzical look and continues waving her fishtail. Give flowers? Oh. Give flowers to mermaid? You are too far away. Well, we need to get in the water and swim, and then We can talk to her. Give flowers to mermaid. I know that there is a thing that you can press. There's a button you can tap to pull up the last command you entered, but I can't remember it to save my life. You graciously offer the beautiful bouquet of wildflowers to the mermaid. For those of you who don't remember, it was the flowers that we got from Little Red Riding Hood when we gave her her basket of goodies back. She loves the flowers. She then summons forth a magic seahorse. Maybe you could ride it. You gain 2 points. Let me look at my thing right here. Yes, we do want to take... Yeah, we do want to get over here. And the mermaid jumps back into the water. We're able to move around again. Ride seahorse. Quick as a flash, it glides under the water with you on its back. You gain 2 points. Please insert this 2 back and press return. So, 2B. And from this point forward, until we reach our destination, I have no control over Graham whatsoever. I could type in look and see what happens. The bottom of the sea is teeming with plant life. King Neptune rules this mighty underwater empire. So we got ourselves a little description of this underwater world where Graham, beyond all logic and reason, cannot drown. Yet if you go under the water at any point other than this, you will. And he will. Video game logic. And wow, I know that these graphics are primitive, but stuff like this, pretty magical for 1985. Wow. Now we can control King Graham. Whenever we move, the seahorse will move us there. And if we look around, look. The bottom of the sea is teeming with... Okay, look. Oh, King Neptune. Right, that's his name. King Neptune is tall and imposing with a flowing robe and long greenish-gray beard. And a crown fashioned of shells and pearls adorn his head. Talk king. We can't see anything. However, a king should have a trident. We should give it to him. Look, clam. First, the enormous clam behind King Neptune is tightly shut. It contains a key, and when we approach him, we can't get that key. Give trident. If I can... stop mistyping words, I can do this. Reverently, King Neptune accepts his lost trident from you. He gives you a bottle, then waves the trident in front of the huge clam, which opens and reveals a large golden key. You gain 4 points. We gotta take that key, because we have a door to unlock, and that gives us 5 points. There is nothing more that we can do. So, we are now going to go back east, and we will be taken back to the beach. So, 3 videos in, we've got one of the keys. I will have to put the key in the door later. What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, besides that, I need to take a look at Grandma's house when I get the chance. And I also need to mention that that pot of soup that you got in the dwarf's house, you can't eat it. Don't do it. It makes the game unwinnable. I should have mentioned that in the first video. If you eat the soup, the game is made unwinnable. So don't do it! So now, We need to get the back side of the first disc in there, and we can finally be on our way. Okay, we can go over. I didn't learn from last time. Apparently you can't walk over that very well, but you can walk on the water's edge right here and you can be just fine. Okay. If we go one more screen in the north, we will be back to where it all started. And look, rock. Okay, the rocks are the usual rock, nothing special. Oh well. And what happens if we go over here? Well, not much will happen. Oh, wow, wait. First of all, we need to look at that bottle. I should have been looking at all the items in this game. There is a large cloth in the glass bottle. Press return to continue. Open bottle. The glass bottle is already open. Take cloth. You pull a large piece of cloth out of the bottle. You gain 2 points. Look. Graham. No. Look, lake. What a lovely little lake. Its sparkling water looks so clean and fresh. Look, island? You see nothing special. I don't know if there really is anything here. I doubt that there is. For now, though, we want to go over here, and wow, we're near the poison lake again. We don't want to be there. But if we go one more area to the north, we go back to Grandma's house. Believe it or not, the game world loops around vertically. So if you go north or south for long enough, you'll eventually be back where you started. Mailbox. The mailbox has the words Grandma's house on it. Look, house. The cozy cottage is located in the thick wood. A patio shades the front entrance and flowers adorn a window box. Open door. Now, will we get Grandma or will we get somebody else? Oh, good. We got Grandma. It is possible to go in here and get the wolf instead. If that happens, get out of the house immediately. I can't believe I never got to show off the wolf. If the wolf runs into you, you are dead unless you have the Fairy Protective spell. Let's give the soup, which apparently... Oh, right. Give soup to Grandma. Apparently, the chicken soup is still hot, even though we've been underwater. You feed the hot chicken soup to ailing Grandma. I feel much better, she says. In return for your kindness, I have something for you. Look under the bed. You gain 2 points. You drop to your hands and knees and peer under the bed. A large ruby ring and a black cloak are hidden there. You take them into your possession. You gain 4 points. Look, ring. The ring is gold with an enormous red ruby. The initials CD are engraved inside the gold band. Press return to continue. We did a puzzle based on a fairy tale told to young children, and we get a ring that belongs to a man, since it appears to be very big. Look, cloak? The black cloak would better fit a man taller than you. Red satin lines the inside. A black cloak and a ring with CD. Spoiler alert, it's Count Dracula. What in the world is Granny doing with this? The game never explains. So, where... My gosh, I am Butterfingers today. Wear ring. You are now wearing the beautiful ruby ring. Wear cloak. With the flourish, you fling the black cloak around your neck and fasten it. You gain 3 points. So, now that we are in a safe place, I might as well call it here. Join me next time, where I explore the last of things in the island of Kalima. We don't have a lot to do left, but what's there is probably going to be very important. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!